Let's talk about setting goals, because a lot of people will be doing that. Come New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, they'll set a resolution for the year, and that's a good tradition. I think it's amateur hour for me because I set goals all the time and all year round. But it's still good to do. And we can learn a lot from people who do set a lot of goals. We can learn from them and how to set goals better. One of the reasons that people have such trouble achieving their goals is because they don't know how to set good goals. And so I want to talk about that for a second here, and hopefully by setting better goals, you'll be more likely to achieve those goals. Most people go about this by setting achievement goals. They set destination goals. They set possession goals. They want to have something. They want to achieve something. They want to get somewhere. And those are wonderful. And their overarching size allows for a lot of motivation. But here's some things that you want to watch out for when you set your goals. One is setting a goal that's not specific enough. So a goal of losing weight is a good goal, and it can be motivating, but it's not specific enough. Setting a goal of losing 15 pounds, 20 pounds, that's specific. Wanting to increase your bench press, that's a good goal. But what do you bench now? And what do you want to bench? If you bench 315 and you say, I want to bench 350, that's a better goal. So specificity in goals is important. If they're vague, there's a lot of wiggle room to sort of kind of achieve them, but not really, and to sort of give up on them and nobody notice. If you want to move from this neighborhood to the better neighborhood, that's pretty specific. I want to move from here to there, and everybody can see that. So making your goals public and specific are two really good ways to do it. If you want to lose weight, don't just tell people, I want to lose weight. Tell them how many pounds. Put yourself on the line. Be specific. Be clear. Not just to other people, but to yourself. First, of course, to yourself. But also in public. People that hide their goals. I understand that they pretend that they don't have an ego and they don't want to tell about. By saying, I don't want to tell you what I'm trying to do until after I do it. That's a way to protect yourself from failure. If nobody knows what you're trying to do, and you lose 12 pounds, and you said you wanted to lose 40 pounds, people will congratulate you for the 12. Hey, I was successful. But that wasn't really your goal. Now, if you tell people 40, and you lose 12, they know. Not just you, and you can't hide that. If you lose 30, people will be pretty damn impressed with you, by the way. Even if you didn't make it. But tell people what you're about. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And be very specific. Saying I want to make more money is not specific enough. So wanting to have things and wanting to get somewhere is good. And it's the way most people set goals. But they don't set them specifically enough. So if you have one of those destination goals, you have one of those goals where you want to possess something, you want to have something, you want to get something, be specific exactly about what it is and tell everybody you know that you're going to do it this year. Be vocal. That puts you under the pressure. There's no way out from that. If you don't get it, you're just going to have to say, hey, yeah, I didn't do it. And that's okay too. That's courageous and brave to say I failed. I tried, but I didn't make it. But you're less likely to give up if everybody knows what you're supposed to be doing. But those are those are okay, and they're for the goals that are destination style. Those aren't the best goals though. You need a destination goal like I want to bench 350. But how are you going to do it? If you set goals that are action-oriented goals, now this is the secret that really good goal setters all know. They don't just set an overarching destination goal or possession goal. They set goals as well that are sort of like stepping stones, but they're an action that must be taken. So if I want to bench 350 next year, and I bench 315 right now, one goal that has an action associated with it is to say, I am going to bench every Tuesday night. That's my bench night. Now, no matter what else happens in the week, if I do or don't get workouts in, that night is special. That night is connected to my success in this goal. That's a specific goal, to not miss a Tuesday night bench workout. Right? You can give yourself a couple, but I would say 50 weeks out of the year, you better hit that gym, and that could be a goal. 50 bench workouts on Tuesday nights, give or take a couple weeks for emergencies in life in general. But that's a goal that has an action associated with it. You can do something about that goal. You can want to bench 350, and that's a very good desire to have. But that desire doesn't have anything action-oriented. All you do is sit there and want that. I want 350, I want 350. And that's motivating, but it doesn't tell you what to do next. Setting a goal that says, I'm going to set aside one night a week, and this is the night it's going to be, to go in and work out on chest and bench press, that's an action goal. And that you can do. Other action goals are, that might be related to that, on Monday night, I'm going to make sure I go to bed early. That's a goal that I'm going to have. My goal is to go to bed at 8:30 or 9 o'clock p.m. on every Monday night, because that's a goal that I can do, that's an action that I can take that will get me to my workout on Tuesday, which is another goal that I have, that are both going to add up to me being more likely to bench press my overarching goal, my destination goal. So that's the secret. The secret of really good goal setters is they set the destination goal. They know where they want to go. They know where they want to end up. But they also set connected goals that are complementary to that are involved with an action, that are connected to something that they have to do about the desires that they have. So you could have a desire to own a certain car, and that's a good goal maybe. But what are the actions that you have to take then all year long so that comes into being? You can't just sit and want. I know there's some philosophies out there that all you have to do is want things bad enough and they'll come to you. But that's not what goal-oriented people do. They don't just want something. They act on it and they go get it. But good luck with that. If that works for you, I'm happy for you. But it never worked for me, and I don't know anybody that it ever did work for. You have to do something. What are the things that you need to do? Set your goals to do those things. What are the goals that you have to do to earn more money to buy that car? Maybe you got to go to work a little earlier. Maybe you got to stay a little later. What accounts do you need to get at your job so that you can make more money and get a raise? What kind of performance do you have to do? Set goals that are connected to the actions you must take to reach your overarching goal. And when you set your goals, your New Year's resolutions this year, remember to set overarching goals that are specific and that are public. And then the other secret to this that goal-oriented people and good goal setters know is they know not just to set the possession and the destination and those kinds of goals. They also set goals for action. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 20 pounds. That's a good goal. So here's a goal that I have that's a corollary to that. I'm going to get up a half an hour early every day this year, and I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a 30-minute walk. That's a good goal. That's an action goal that is connected to the destination goal. And so the more action goals you have, the clearer your path to the overarching destination goal becomes. So there's a secret for you. And just in time for you to think about it for making your New Year's resolution. And of course, I wish you all the best. But wishing and hoping and praying are not good action strategies. So I hope that you follow through with all the actions that you need to take to reach the goals that you set. There you have that. And I know it's a little early, but of course, Happy New Year.